Huh. Good game. We do 1 damage by exiling our champion from the grave. Sometimes you can win the race. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Smash that thumbs up button because today we have a Walking Dead deck, Mono Black Aggro Zombie Edition. We are taking names within Mythic, hitting up the top 1500 through top 1000. We even might have gone higher, to be honest, and just having a ton of fun with this new original Mono Black Aggro deck. Breaking down the deck list, talking about the strategies and synergies, showcasing that all within today's gameplay footage, and then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts and deck review, and just kind of discuss on where we want to take the deck into the future. So again, thank you all so much. Make sure to smash that like button, join our community Discord via the Linktree link in the description below, and let's take a look at the deck. Alrighty, The Walking Dead is a 60 card standard best of 1 deck with a 2.1 average mana value, 11 non-creatures, 28 creatures, and 21 land. Lighter average mana value, the less land you'll need. And we also have the MDFC lands, Agadeem's Awakening, and the Undercrypt here, being played as a bolt land when you pay 3 damage to have it come in untapped, or bringing some creatures back from the grave for us later on in the game, which is really nice. So it's a snow deck. We have Faceless Haven. If they wipe the field, we can still get in some nice damage on our last attack, even to avoid Summoning Sickness, right? So there's a couple different ways to just apply additional pressure with the Haven, and then, you know, ideally, you're starting the game up with Champion of the Parish. 1/1, whenever a zombie enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Champion of the Perished. Dungeon Crawler is a zombie. Well, the whole deck is zombies. Let's just say that. And then Champion's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get badder every turn, and your opponent won't be able to really stop it. And we have single target removal to keep the attacking lanes open. That's gonna be the general theme of the deck. Blood Chief's Thirst, removal, 2 mana value or less. Kick it for mana value, you know, not to matter. Creature or Planeswalker, you all know this card, it's been around for a while. Infernal Grasp, losing life, who cares? I'll kill you first is kind of, you know, our mindset here. To remove everything, right? And we're just opening up our attack lanes for the champion to hit in consistently. We also have some other nice aggro creatures in the deck. White as a 2 mana, 3/2. Whenever a creature dealt damage by it dies, create a 2/2. So that's really good for staying consistent, staying nice and wide. And then Tainted Adversary for a similar reason. It's a 2/3 for 2 with Death Touch, which is passive removal. Good stuff. They might not want to block it, which means more damage into the hand house. Plus, you can make it stronger for 3 mana as many times as you want, right? 3, 6, 9. And then putting that many +1/+1 counters on it, making twice that many zombies to go really wide. These zombies will have decay. They'll die after you attack, but who cares? They've already done their job. And then chip damage through Graveyard Trespasser and the Graveyard Glutton. This card has been in all of my decks recently. It is so good. Ward on both of them. Discard a card, 3/3 Daybound, Nightbound 4/4. Daybound enters or attacks, exile 1 if it's a creature. They lose 1 life, you gain 1 life. Nightbound, 2 cards if it's a creature. Again, that 1 life damage for each of them, which is really, really, really good to do chip damage to close out the game. Recursion of our own creatures through the Skyclave Shade for 2. It's a 3/1. You can kick it for an additional 3, total of 5. Can't block. If you kick it, it will have 2 additional counters on it. Landfall, when land enters play, you can replay it from your grave until the end of turn, which is really, really cool. And then the Agadeem's Awakening for 3+X. Cast it for 6 if you're bringing back a 3-drop. Cast it for 5 if it's just a 1-drop and a 2-drop to bring them back into play from our grave, which is great. You know, I've ideally Champion of the Parish, right? You're bringing that back, and then the Tainted Adversary or White on top, and then maybe the Trespasser. You can kick it for 7, but or not kick it, but pay an additional for 7. X equals 4 to play the Dracolich. But just like the Skyclave Shade, the Dracolich can be played from your graveyard without that. So if you're doing it, if you've got the extra mana, sure, because it's only going to cost you 1 instead of an additional 4 and have to have another creature die, which is, you know, better value for you, less things that you have to do. But, you know, you can do that on a different turn as well. So that's the deck. It's performing really, really well. The Walking Dead, again, mono black, snow zombies. Best of one aggro within the Midnight Hunt. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate your time, attention, and those thumbs up. Really appreciate those thumbs up, right? So enjoy today's deck while we're watching. Take note of what you'd like to improve, what you change in the deck, and then we'll meet up to discuss that in the end, and you can leave your opinions in the comments below. Let's go. Today's video is brought to you by Ace Defender, a high-quality SRPG masterpiece combining both authentic RPG and tower defense elements. We have a unique solo RPG storyline with over 40 chapters, nearly 200 levels, in which we can restore the balance between good and evil throughout the world. 48 heroes, 2 new releases every 2 weeks, level them up, combine them, equip new cool gear to them, compete in different PvE and PvP style game modes by downloading Ace Defender for free in the link via the description below. You'll gain access to 10 Royal Recruit tickets to unlock some cool new heroes. Going first, I'll allow it. We don't really have, you know, our fabled one drop, but it is what it is. And where's my Overwolf? Why is that not running? Assistant. You open yourself. There you are. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this one's having issues maybe. It's probably because I'm not at the start screen. I'm like in a match. We should have attacked before we played the lands. Doesn't really matter. I will Trespasser here. You know, if they don't cast, we go to nighttime, hit for 4. The ward is also pretty nice. Uh-oh. I love a good control deck. So they remove it, give us a clue, and have to discard? That's not the worst. I mean, I hate to have my creature removed, but... Play the Shade, take a draw. They're tapped, so I want to make sure I'm doing stuff while they're tapped. Because if we let them untap to play the Dracolich, and then they just counter it, it's like, well, guess who just wasted their turn? Let's hit for 3. And our turn. Okay. It's really good. The life gain's great. We have 2, so I mean, if it gets countered, could be worse. And we can replay it from the grave if we kill things, but I don't know how, you know, there's much killing going on here. Only our guys. Consider looking at the top drawing, sending it to the grave if they want. Well, it's in play. So they have Field of Ruin to Killer Haven. Let's swing for 8 down to 11. pay 3 life, play the Dungeon Crawler, and turn. Keeping up 4 for the replayed Dracolich if they're up to a field wipe. Still not going to be enough. We would be hitting for 9, but, you know, they've gained a couple life here already. Yikes. You, my friend, are a brave soul. Double yikes. Got her. And we have just the biggest hit here. Ay caramba. Holy Toledos. Good game. 907. Opponent goes first. Obviously cheating. We'll keep 7 though. It's alright. Just having fun. If it's a mono green deck, we have removal, but why wouldn't they be playing Snow? Just because they love the Nyx lands so much? And what does green foretell? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Do not even know. What does green foretell? Really? What is going on here? I'm having heart pains. This is stressful. Maybe they have black in their deck too. There's no way they're mono green pests. In what world? I am curious. We have 7 damage at the ready with 2 turns of removal if they single target. It's Simic. There's a blue source. Double blockers. Another land. Which we should not have played yet. Hashtag my bad. Acceptable. Six could be bad. Oh. What would green foretell? That's the biggest juke of my life. The biggest juke of my life. I get it. I get it. I get it. Is this because it was 4 green sources in a row? That blue source, yeah, kind of gives it away for sure. Holy Toledos. Holy Toledos, we're in trouble here. I'm just thinking. Mm-hmm. 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 We don't really care too much about that. And now we're straight chilling. I'm kind of worried about the Super Duper Serpent. Coma.
Power grows with time.
Divide by 0 to the grave's fine. Nice. Okay, that's their second double turn. Loving that. They can -3, kill Ren, play another Ren -3. We can kill them both. We're really going for the pluskies here. 2 chariots to the grave. Omega lull, but they still probably beat us. Do they take their third double turn here? Let's find out. Are they using Storm the Festival? Maybe as well. Attack for 1. That is, well, that's threatening. Yes. Mm-hmm. We're just gonna bully our way through this. May take a while, but we will get there. We don't really have a 3-drop to bring back, but I think it's better to bring the 2 creatures back for 5. Scry's fine. I mean, you know, 2 chariots to the grave. We've got 2 all runs, 3 Rens, and 2 more chariots to prioritize. Quite a bit. But I imagine we'll get there eventually. Yas. Yas. They could have Test of Talents, and that could be bad. But we just cast the second on the stack, I guess. So I definitely want to wait until my turn to do that. In case they do have that. Right, we only have 3 mana. We could have went for it, it appears. I just honestly don't think if I care if they plus. Like, go ahead and throw all runs Epiphany into the grave. I dare you. Unless they're using Liar, in which case I immediately regret that statement. Scry it up. Scry it up. 3 cards in their hand, 1,000,000 land. The giants can be blocked by the champion. How many lands do they have in their hand? Just 1. And we're hit for 1. Choosing not to activate their Hall. Because there's a Cyclone Summoner. Decent. Look at you go. Look at you go. I like that card. That's one of my pet cards. I really like that card. No! They just bounce it back to their hand. Problematic, to say the least. They've got a couple of resources available. What we should probably do, because everything's just going to get bounced again. Right? It's like hit for 4, down to 9. Play the Death Touch creature. That gets in the way of the Hall. So they're forced to just, like, you know, value train. It's probably Innkeeper, Treasure. Mascot Exhibition. So Cyclone Summoner is of low value now with all these tokens. But once I fight through them all, they'll probably rebalance everything. No! Alright. We have a 1-drop, we have a 2-drop. No 3-drop there. Yet. I mean, maybe we can incentivize them to send out the Summoner and, you know, basically mitigate their exhibition. Who knows? Who knows? A frickin' flyer, though. That's the problem, eh? No, we should defend. We should definitely defend. I guess we'll bring these 2 creatures back. Well, uh-oh. You remember when I said that I was worried about Coma? I think that's game. Bye-bye. I'll see what we top deck just for fun. Yes, yes, yes. Dang. That's so close. Oh! Yep. That's a good match. I like that Simic Ramp deck. That's feeling nice. Alright, going first, and let's pretend that this is going to be a good matchup. We're getting bullied today, but, I mean, when you're this high, always, like, phrasing, it is sometimes difficult to always win, right? I mean, the competition is stiff. Stiff comp, brah. Let's go in tapped. I mean, holding the removal as long as we can. Obviously, a Cathar, Luminarch Aspirant's much higher value for our removal than a Battlefield Raptor. Yeah, there it is. So they're always going to have that 2-3, which is so annoying. And it actually probably forces our removal on it. Luckily, it taps here. And we brick. I can't believe we're bricking this game. Okay. Still a match somehow. We have to race. And if they keep stacking on the bird, we can snag the bird. I don't know, man. It's like this is a losing game unless we super duper risk it. Oh no, they're spreading it out. Good on you. Ooh, and holding back with the first strike. Beautiful. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Wow. I feel like such a dingus. Let's roll. For racing, we're racing. Whew, and it might be our best bet. 3rd land, and then we can gain life? 3 land is too many lands. For both of us, apparently. This is better for them than us, for sure. Like, their mana curve's much lower than ours. Down to 7. We are down to 8. Yes! He's too excited. Big hit. Maybe they interact differently than I think, but they don't. We should try to risk it for the biscuit. Now there's a couple different options. I think the best one is to play the Death Touch creature. just stops the attack. Unless they remove it and hit us for 7. But then we have lethal, right? So it needs to be Skyclave. It needs to be a Cathar. They got their 3rd land too. What a terrible match. Arena. At least it was balanced, equal. We could top deck another land and attack with Haven too. Okay, this is not the friendliest of situations here. So they didn't get their world's greatest card. A Skyclave would hit for 6. Oh, why'd you say it out loud, HGG? What do they do? Nothing. B-E-A. Beautiful match, my friends. We got pretty lucky with that removal. Sorry about the land. I feel your pain. Right? Oh. We're close. Need 8 more ranks. Wow. We're going first, and we have 1-drops. Is it Christmas time? This hasn't happened all day. Literally. Can we carve out, though? Can we get that 3rd land? Can we get some more cool creatures? Maybe even a 4th land if we're daring. Snowland would be great. Hit for 2. Skyclave Crawler. Hit for 6. Maybe. Should they do this to me? What a real jerk. Let's just get what we can out, try to flood, and just go for broke. Go for broke, baby. Let's race to 5. They've got to get 5 mana for burn down the house, or have single target throughout the process. You know what I mean? Like, Prismari Command here would be very good. Don't you dare do that to me. All run over. They are brave. Huh. Good game. We do 1 damage by exiling our champion from the grave. Sometimes you can win the race. Sometimes you can win the race! And get your good cards in your opening hand. They go first. Hand is underwhelming, but it has potential. Ugh. Ouch. I probably shouldn't have kept this. I was really debating on a nice mulligan here, but it is what it is. Now we're here. That's a trade I would make. Are you there? Yes, it's an attacker. You will need to defend against it. I will need to get my 3rd land. If we don't get that 3rd land, it might be auto scoop. It might be an auto scoop. Ah. You look troubled, my son. What's on your mind? Well, can't draw any lands. just can't draw any lands. Yikes. Another Trolley-Olio. Hit for 3. Beautiful. That's great. That's great. Oh, another non-land. Really cool stuff. Somehow we're keeping pace. Come on, Shuffler. Don't you do this to me. Literally, it was such a nice curve. Well, not even such a nice curve, but a pretty nice curve, and then just, like, not happening. Oh, yeah. Insult to injury. Insult to injury. Hit for 5. Down to 6. Oh. Oh, really? Nice. Look at that land. Yeah, good game. I get it. I get it. Beep, beep, boop. Not a great hand, but I'm going to keep it. We've got some drops. I love drops. It's a lot of white. You do you. It's an early Fading Hope. We brick 2 games in a row, I'm gonna freak out. Walrus Disruption. Dang, I should have double dropped. Being greedy. Do we get the 3rd land, or do we brick 2 games in a row? Nice. I was thinking, well, no, it can't happen 2 games in a row. What are the chances of that? This game's over. It's just if you stutter at all, you won't get it. That's what I'm learning. Yeah, that's just great. Directly into a counterspell. Just a bounce. Bait it, baby. They must just be sitting on counter magic. Well, they're down to 4 cards. They have their hauls, which is good. And any moment, they could just win the game. Quite literally. Oh, it's this moment. Right here. They lose their test. Which probably is not super relevant in this matchup. Let's take their Galvanic. I don't know. Yeah, great draw. I wish. Did you think that's a little bit rude, friend? We have to go for it. Like, you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna hold a couple creatures back in case there's a burn down the house. It's like, no, you have to go for it or they're gonna quadruple turn you. Guess we should be taking our creatures for damage. No, 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 no! We tried. We tried. We certainly tried. I think it's worth it. 5 damage, potentially. And if they block the white, we get the 2/2. Did we not get the 2/2? Oh, it has to die. Oopsie whoopsie daisies. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. You just have to go for it. Make him have it. We're gonna get 4 damage through here. Lose our land. No! Okay, it has flash, though. At least. At least. They have 3 cards. 2 cards. Oh, another Ulmer's Epiphany. Great. Just great. Really cool stuff here. We better top deck some removal. If they double block the Dracolich and they block the Crawler, we can replay the Dracolich. We have 19 life. They're only activating 1 of the halls. Even 2 is only 14. Double block it. No? Okay, so that was maybe just our mistake then. Or I guess actually, yeah, that is our mistake because the Raven would have counted as the creature's dying, right? It doesn't say that it has to be a non-token. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just take it. Removal and we win. It's nighttime. That's good. That does good, man. It does real good. 2 damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's not happening that way. Interesting. They have to block where it's lethal. Unless they have a spell. What is this? What is that? Hit for 1. Feeling pretty good about myself. Well, not, I mean, take the crow out of play is what I should say. Too many crows! They have infinite mana. 2 cards in hand, so they can basically play their whole deck. Right? I don't doubt that we lose the match here. I honestly expect to 100% lose the match right here. Let's wait to see how. Right? There's no way we get through this. 0% chance. Got a discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good game. They must not have it anyways, right? No land. So they've seen us counting their land, and they know that they can't defend against our Faceless Haven. And as they kill both of these creatures, right immediately on their turn still, we can recast Ebon Death. Nice. Alrighty. The Walking Dead is a great deck, but much like zombies, if your opponent is, you know, readily equipped, you're gonna have a bad time, right? You have to be fast. You have to catch them by surprise. Champion of the Parish. Like, basically get this in your opening hand. That's gonna help so much. And then try to take your opponent off guard through the flying of the Dracolich, right? Potentially that's 5 damage that they didn't expect. And then the Graveyard Trespassers chip damage as well. To just try to take that life of theirs by surprise. Right? Gotcha. So that's the deck. How would you guys improve it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for your time and attention. Appreciate you. Smash that like button. It really does help to, you know, me reach my goals of monetizing this channel into like a full-time, hooray, I did it sort of situation. We're close. We're real close. And I have all of you to thank for that. So, we'll see you in the next.